Yeah, thank you, Scott. I think to everybody on the call, we're doing something now which is frowned upon in the software world. Is we going to, instead of me and James and Leon telling you how great Red Rabbit Connect is, and obviously thanks Scott and his phenomenal marketing department for the great video. That's great, but I know what everybody wants to see. Everybody would want to see a live demo. And yesterday I said to James and Leon, we've been unconventional in Red Rabbit, as everybody know. We've done stuff a little bit different, and we're going to do something quite interesting today as we're going to do what's frowned upon in the industry. We're going to go straight into a live demo. James is going to simulate, everybody obviously knows James is calculated to. James is for those who asked me repeatedly on WhatsApp, no, James is not a professional speaker. He is a customer success lead in Red Rabbit. He's not a professional speaker. He just does it that well that he feels like he's a professional speaker. We didn't hire James specifically for Engage in a webinar. He is a part of the Red Rabbit team. And James will simulate the rental agency today, and Leon, who's also on the call, will simulate the contractor, the service provider. So without further ado, James, Leon, up to you guys. Let's go.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. And I just want to, while we are still fresh on the topic of a 4-day work week, remind everybody that next week will be a 3-day work week. Right? So it's a 3-day work week. We are getting there, but to get there, we need to do maintenance efficiently. So I, as we've mentioned, will be you today. I am the maintenance manager. I'm the person sitting in the office buried under paperwork. Leon will be my maintenance contractor who's out in the field, not connected to a laptop. But what he does have is his old friend here in his hand or in his back pocket while he's crawling under a sink. He can still check a WhatsApp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into Red Rabbit. And I am going to be sharing my screen. So you will see in live environment what's happening. We are logged into Red Rabbit. Now, what I'm going to show you is this works from 2 places. I have had a maintenance request that came in this morning. And yes, it's the #1 efficiency driver, because if I click on it, you will see that at 5:49 this morning, Sia requested maintenance to be done. Right now at 5:45, I know Skulk is in the gym, because that's when I'm done with gym, then he comes in. But if we go and have a look at it, there's information that's given to us. I don't have to duplicate information. So in the presentation, we saw a lot of information coming in through WhatsApp. Ideally, you want to get them to report it. There's no duplication of information over here. Where we can also get this from is when we view our maintenance tickets. You will see here that there's a ticket over here, ticket number 4403, where we can see our asset and our tenant. We've logged the ticket an hour ago. I'm quickly going to open it up, and you're going to see this maintenance ticket. Now, a bit of background. What happened? My inspector was Riva, and Riva did the inspection, and she used our previous new feature, ticketing on the go, to now open a maintenance ticket while standing inside of the asset after she's just finished it. She then opened this ticket and assigned it to me, who's the maintenance manager sitting in the office. Right. So from there on, she goes and does the rest of her inspections for the day, because she doesn't have anything to do with maintenance. If she creates this ticket early enough, I can get working at 9:30 on this ticket. Right, so my ticket status is ticket open. I'm just quickly going to clear this reminder. And now I know that this asset is managed, and I have a mandate that I can request quotes. So I'm going to get a service provider involved. I'm going to quickly just say, add a service provider for which issues, select all the issues, and I'm going to be requesting quotes. So this is business as normal. Now I'm going to say next. And you will see here that we have a new addition that says there's a live task card. And I'm going to include the contact details of my tenant, not of my landlord. I'm still going to generate the normal PDF task card, which will be emailed. Right? So there's that fail safe in place that if something goes wrong, we always have the PDF. And I'm going to include my pictures that Riva has taken for us, not including signature lines just yet, and I'm not going to include special instructions. And we're going to say next. Now I'm going to use a communication scenario, requesting quotes, and I'm going to give it to my service provider, Home Improvement. Now you will see next to Home Improvement, if I zoom in, there's a little icon over here that shows that this person has been activated for live task cards. So yes, he will receive his email, but he's also now registered for receiving live task cards. Still, as per normal, I'm communicating the requesting of quotes to my tenant and to my landlord. I don't want unnecessary phone calls. Using a communication scenario, I can make sure that everybody's on the same page. I'm saying next. Now, what is my phase? We're awaiting a quote. By when do I want my quote? Who's going to make sure that this quote comes in? This should be second nature for you. Nothing has changed yet. Then I'm going to say task and send. So we're sending the task card out, and I'm just going to quickly refresh over here. And what you will see is the following. My communication log says a ticket was opened, and I've assigned Home Improvement as service provider. We've changed it, and then there is my emails that went out to my service, or to my tenant and my landlord. Now here you can see there's a live link that can be shared to my service provider. That is where you need to register the service provider. So there's a little bit of a background process here to register. We're not doing training today, everybody. There will be detailed training on this. So there's a share live task card. Now, just quickly going to my documentation tab over here, you can see there's the normal task card in PDF. I'm going to share this task card. Now, what's the principle on which this works? You've all done it before. When you are on Facebook and you find a funny cat video, you say share. And how do you share it? Via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the means of communication. This link, when a family member follows that link, they log back into WhatsApp. So look what happens here. I'm going to say share this task card via WhatsApp. Here I have it. And I have Home Improvement here. And there's their task card that is going to be shared to them. So I hit send, and there is the link to the task card that if they now follow this, they will obviously be able to access it. So from here on, the conversation passes towards my service provider, who is Leon. So Leon's going to now take over and show, well, how does the world change on his side?
James, before we dive straight into Leon, I think that was a phenomenal quick demo. For the average Red Rabbit user today or client today that's used to the Red Rabbit maintenance and used to the quick flow of the Red Rabbit maintenance ticket, is this a big adjustment, or is this still as sleek as possible?
JP, as I've mentioned, if the background work is done, I've activated my service providers. It is something that we do on a daily basis. You share things on Facebook via WhatsApp. So the joke is always, if you can use WhatsApp, you can use Red Rabbit, because it's that easy. If you can use Facebook and you can use WhatsApp, you can use Connect. It's really just as easy as saying, share the task card, and then your service provider takes over from there. So if we just go and have a look at my maintenance portal quickly, now you will see on the dashboard, we're awaiting a quote from Home Improvement, and he's got 2 days to provide me with this quote.
Fantastic. Leon, our contractor today, over to you. No pressure on the live demo. Let's end this maintenance plane.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, JP. Let me just share my screen there. And welcome to everybody. Replace it, desktop. Here we go. Share screen. Right, everybody. So where I'm starting off at is I'm the contractor on my side, and I'm already inside the WhatsApp communication. So pure WhatsApp communication like everybody's got, where I received WhatsApp from James as the rental agent. And you'll notice there already that in my list, I've already got 3 different live task cards that were shared to me previously from James that I worked on before. But right at the bottom will be the latest one I did receive. So all the WhatsApp communications will come through to me as a contractor onto my WhatsApp as well. And then from there, you see there's a link embedded into the WhatsApp as well. And it's as simple as clicking on that link to get access to that specific live task immediately and all its details with it. So any of the links I can click onto and it'll take me straight into that specific live task card. So I'm going to take the last one I did now, which we received last one, ticket 4403. So clicking on the link will immediately open on my device into my Chrome browser and take me straight into that specific live task card immediately, where I can now see the asset name. I can see the ticket number. I can also see now that it is a new request that came in. From there, I can immediately see that it is quote request on 2 different items that I need to quote on. And even to help the contractor further is to speed up the process and not making a lot of phone calls to find out the issues. I can click on those little thumbnails as there, which opens up and I can see the actual photos with some zoom functionality as well to indicate and zoom onto it and navigate and click through to the next image that's there. Close it and I'm back into my live task card and I can see everything there. So from the get-go, into the ticket, I know exactly what I need to do and what I need to quote on. From there, it's a simple process of I've got the details, and then I've got a little tab called updates. And the update is where all that communication will happen, the updates or the chat between myself and James as the rental agent. So tapping on it, you'll see there's a little light flashing. Tapping onto the updates will immediately take me into the actual communication side of it, where I will get the entire history of the task card that was sent to me. As it is with the email one, it's now in the chat here as well in detail, where it comes to find quotes attached and so forth, the request that came in. If I scroll down slightly, I'll see that I've got now a chat box there, and I can type back to James. Hi, James, I am driving at the moment, or I'm busy with something else. I'll quote you later. But to speed up the process, I'm going to jump straight into a quote. Now, I've got a really pre-made quote ready for us, so I'll just type in there, hi, James, see quote attached. If I can spell it a bit better now. Here we go. Attached. I click on the little pin, ask me where's my documentation, and then from there, you've got the option. If it's handwritten, I can simply take a photo using my phone camera, or I can navigate to my files and folders on my device itself, which I will do for now. Takes me straight there. I scroll. I find my actual quote, click on it, and I've now attached it, and simply hit the send button. And like that, I've immediately sent a quote all the way back through to James as a rental agent, and he can take it further from there. So now I sit back and I wait for the approval to come from my rental agency as to am I approved or not. And that's where I stop. Thanks.
Leon, that was deeply impressive, and except your spelling, but outside that, it was deeply impressive.
I am a contractor for that matter, so hey, spelling is not my forte.
I think what I want to highlight here as well is that it's very fast, it's sleek, it's really made to work very fast and sleek. But James, please show us back onto the portal before I let you go. How does the communication from Leon looks back in the portal? Can you show it to us well, just to make sure, in case everybody is telling me it's not a live demo, that it's in fact a live demo as well. And I think
Yes, of course.
I just want to add to that as well. My WhatsApp, as I'm sitting here and looking at the live demo, is absolutely blowing up by people telling me, JP, this is amazing, this is great, lots of thumbs up. So well done, guys, on the live demo. Very nerve-wracking when you came with the suggestion, but I think you guys really landed the maintenance plane for us.
Right, so I'm just quickly going to hijack the screen again on my side. So let's just quickly share.
I think we're making Cherise very nervous with our screen hacking today, but Cherise, we don't know what we're doing, but we're trying our best.
It's under control. It's under control. So everybody, I am the maintenance manager. I'm busy working in my maintenance dashboard the whole time. So I'm going to be opening this again. And what you will then see is a little icon showing here under unread updates. And yes, we did include a filter for you. If you only want to focus on the items where you have unread updates, I can say, show me only that one. So we were still awaiting a quote from Leon by this day. I'm going to click on this notification and it will open this ticket for me. Now, what you are going to see is that there's an update flashing over here. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to show us the communication, which says, from Leon, hi, James, please see quote attached. And there you can see there's a document. So I can just quickly confirm receipt of it, and I can say, thanks, Leon. And I'm just going to fire that off as part of that communication. But I'm going to shut this window. And now you will notice that the updates are in Red Rabbit, right? So it's no longer just in WhatsApp. We've seen a lot of WhatsApp usage. Remember, we want to create simplicity. We're not adding levels of communication. Now there's email, now there's WhatsApp, now there's phone calls. Everything comes into Red Rabbit. So my update is there. But to make it even more efficient, as per the normal, when your service provider would have had to reply to the email, look at what happens in my third tab over here. The Documents tab shows a quote, which we can open up, and there's Home Improvements quote. So I received the quote already. Now, my mandate says it is a managed property. Of course, I'm just going to quickly do some housekeeping here, just mark it as a quote. But my mandate says, James, you have free reign up to 5,000 Rand. And John maybe will speak about it a bit later with regards to what RAMS can do there for us. But I can approve this quote immediately. So I'm just going to say I'm not awaiting this quote. So clear the to-do reminder and save it. And now we're going to approve Leon's quote. So I'm going to approve it. And I'm going to change these things in bulk to proceed as quoted, or I can select it individually. I'm going to say, okay, now we're going to give you a new task card. And this task card, once again, will be shareable. And I'm going to include the pictures. I'm going to add my signature lines and now special instructions. If you've ever done training, then please confirm start date. And then what he needs to provide me after he's done the job.
That spelling is concerning. You talk about.
So everybody, just to show you my abbreviations, of course, I am in the office communicating a lot better because my spelling is there. But even if you can't spell, our communication scenario sorts that out for you. But POW is proof of work. I want pictures, STC, signed task card, and INV, of course, the invoice. I'm going to hit next. So Leon is going to get communication that we are approving his quote. My tenant and my landlord is going to get the same communication. Remember, we want to get everybody on the same page, preventing that unnecessary phone call. Then I'm going to say next. What's my current phase? Work is approved. I will move to work scheduled when Leon tells me when he can do it. By when do I want that confirmation? And I'm going to get a reminder. I'm going to task and send it. So you're going to see that under my Documents tab, there will be, as soon as it is processed, let's just quickly refresh here. I'm going to see there's the new task card that went out to Leon that says proceed as quoted. Now, if Leon was stuck in the office on his laptop, which he isn't, he would see this. But once again, I'm going to share this to Leon through WhatsApp. So you will see it's going to quickly fire up that chat for us, and we're going to send it to him. So Leon is receiving a new message. And from there, I just continue doing my normal. So I'm going to say we're awaiting work approval. So he needs to communicate to me. Be sure to save before you exit, and we go back to our maintenance dashboard, managing all the other tickets that we have. And now, Leon is going to get a message. Let's see what happens on his side.
Oh, fantastic, James. Thank you so much. So let me just kick you off and get myself on the screen there again. Right. So you guys will see, I'm sharing the screen now. I immediately got a new update onto WhatsApp with the live link to it as well. I'll tap on the live link, will take me back into my live task card. From there, scrolling down, I'll see my updates are flashing to me to indicate to me there's some updates I received from the rental agent. Tapping onto it, I'll get the entire communication where James said thank you to me, and then the new request came in that said I am now approved to go ahead and do the work. Right, which is fantastic. Now from there, it's a simple case of Leon is now on this task, but I need to now let James know when I will be there. So luckily for us, as the contractor, I've got a contact tab. So I click on contacts, and right there, I've got the agency's details and I've got the tenant's details because James shared it with me. I can click call tenant, which will insert the number for the tenant into my dialer. I phone the tenant and schedule some time to go there. Right. So based on the chat, for
I'll give you a
example,
hand. Leon,
I can simply go back
I'm
to
going to
my
give you a hand
update
here.
screen. Sorry, Sock?
I'm going to give you a hand. I think that's high five. James, you give your contractor a high five for actually responding to your request here. That's high five, guys.
Fantastic. Top five. Here we go. All right. So I can navigate back to my updates and I can say to James, hi, James. James, be there at 12. Today. And I can fire that out. So right there, I've now notified James, and in the back end, he will see that I'll be there at 12, and he can carry on from there. For me, it's now 12 o'clock. I got there. I did the work. All my work is done. I'm happy. I want to leave. So I can go to the same updates on this specific live task card, and I can type to James there, work done. See invoice attached. And proof of work. Right. From there, again, click on my little add documents. I can navigate and I can actually go find my actual invoice that I want to send through to him, which is that one there. And to illustrate to you as well, add another one. I'm going to open up my camera and I'm going to take a photo of my work done. So I've got a trusty little red rabbit here. Take a photo of him. Take another little photo. And there we go. I've attached a photo as well. And simply hitting the send button, I have now sent James the communication that I've done the work. I'm done. I need my payment, please. Over to you, James.
Right, everybody. So while Leon communicated to me, I quickly in the back end just updated from work approved to work scheduled. And now when I log into my Red Rabbit again, or I navigate through the pages, you're going to see the following. Here's my dashboard. I'm going to have a look in my maintenance module, and you will see once again, there are now 2 updates. So we are on work scheduled for Leon to have it done by today. Remember your to-do reminders, everybody. It is yellow, so it means it's due for today, but let's click into it, see what happened there. I can see there's my last actions that I've done is I've moved it from work approved to work scheduled. There's an update from Leon. So let's have a look at what it is. Checking for updates. Okay, thanks, James. Be there at 12. That's the message that I've seen, and I've updated it in the back end. And then Leon sent me, work is done. It was a long process, it seems. And then there's a document, and there is a picture. Now, once again, efficiency. We have automatically extracted the documents and we've put it into the documents folder of this ticket. So it works on the same principle where our software would extract your attachments from your email if your service provider replied via email, and it still works like that. But we've added the same functionality in this Connect feature. So I can quickly have a look at the invoice, of course. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to see what the invoice amount is. And then just housekeeping again, everybody. I'm going to quickly just tag this as an invoice for ease of reference. And I'm seeing a picture there. Let's have a look at the picture. There we go. You can see that the picture is still HD, everybody. So it is an HD picture. I'm going to close that down and I'm going to edit that. And I'm going to say that is an image. There we go. And save that. So now, since I've seen everything, I can go and say we're not on work scheduled anymore. I'm going to clear that reminder. I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to say, did I see a picture that it was resolved? Yes, I did. And I'm going to say, what's my next ticket phase? Work is now completed. Save that to update this activity log over here. From work completed, the next part would be quality assured if I had a signed task card that Leon didn't send me. So I'm waiting for him to send that to me. So what I can do is I can just go here to updates quick and I can say, Leon, tax card.
Not tax, we'll do
About
tax,
taxing
please.
a little bit with Rams. So I'm going to just send him a message to remember that. He will see that when he checks up on this ticket. But when he sends me the signed task card, we're going to go to quality assured. And then obviously we have received the invoice, which is the important thing. Now, we did not use a Rams integrated asset just to show that this is not bound to Rams only, but of course, we can use the ultimate ecosystem here. If I am Rams integrated, what I could do is I could take this invoice here and go and say, create a billing request, submit the billing request through to WeConnectU Rams, and then they will process it. Right. But from here on, the process is easy and straightforward. If I have proof of payment, then I can just send a message through to Leon again to say, here's your proof of payment. This is now resolved, and we can close the ticket. And that is the live demo, everybody. There's, of course, a lot more functionality that we have included, but it is not a training session. We're going to go into detailed training once this is available for everybody. You're going to see there's admin tools that we've built in for the service provider so that they can track their own task cards that were sent to them. So yeah, that is something that we are really excited about, is to see everybody moving away from WhatsApp, but using WhatsApp still in a way that's familiar to them, and then bringing all that layers of complexity into one channel where it lies in Red Rabbit, and I have auditability. I can prove what I have done.